Well, hello. My name is Gant and welcome back to Ace Academy. We're doing the Mayu route and we're continuing from whatever we left off yesterday. And I just want to say that, dude, I'm so excited. Like, I'm trying to do 2 videos at a time because editing with this new fucking PC is so fast and everything. So everything's gonna be cool, man. Hopefully you like my other video that I made, the Persona 4 Golden. So go check that out. But anyway, let us continue. Alright, let's hang out with Mayu at this party. Making my way to back to the living room, I spot Mayu standing awkwardly to the side while Sho chats with his brosifs. Wait, I thought I was brosif. Who else are you calling brosif? I thought we had a thing, Sho. He's shaking his head as if refusing an invitation, but his friends are persistent and won't take no for an answer. When they realize Sho won't go willingly with them, they literally pick him up and carry him away. Sho waves helplessly at Mayu, who waves back at Sho. She seems really nervous to be left on her own. As I walk over to keep her company, some guy from another dorm swoops in, 2 drinks in hand.
A pretty girl like you shouldn't be hanging out alone.
Well, dude, fucking back off. Shit. Mayu shrinks away as the guy leans in.
I wasn't alone. I was just talking to a friend.
Oh yeah? Where is he?
Fuck, I gotta come in and help her.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Why don't you come and enjoy the party with me?
I don't know. I should probably wait for my friend to get back.
He offers her one of the drinks in their hands.
Sure, I get it. Why don't I keep you company until he gets back? Here, I noticed you were empty-handed, so I got you a drink.
Okay, that is really sus right now. Like, that could be a creep. Even with the music, it's like, this guy's being a creep and he might have put something in the drink. Yeah, I gotta step and be like, I'm your boyfriend, okay? Step away from my hyena. Like, shit. Back out, fool.
That's nice of you, but I don't drink.
He laughs.
Just one drink, I promise. Then I'll leave you alone.
No, thank you. Really, I don't drink.
Come on, live a little. What harm can it do?
Like, why are you being such a, like, persistent, man? She doesn't drink. Like, shit. Back away. There's other girls at the party. You don't need this one. This blue-haired cutie pie right here. This is for me, okay, fool? Now back the fuck off before you get the fucked up. Mayu shuffles uncomfortably from the man's insistence. Pretend to be her boyfriend. Like, shit, man. I throw a protective arm around Mayu. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Mayu blinks at me in surprise. The other guy narrows his eyes.
Who the hell are you?
I'm her boyfriend. Who are you? He looks at the 2 of us and laughs.
You've gotta be kidding me. This is your boyfriend?
She's probably laughing at me because I'm like 5'3" and she's probably taller than me and shit. But still, fool, I'm from East Los. I could still fuck you up. Mayu glances at me again, then steals her resolve and nods once, leaning into me.
Yes.
Even though I started this charade, I can feel myself growing warm from Mayu's reaction.
Forget it. This isn't worth the trouble.
Yeah, now back the fuck up, fool. With a huff, he walks away. Mayu breathes a sigh of relief.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem, girlie. No problem, man. Man? No problem, lady. We stand side by side against the wall while the party rages on around us. Mayu has her hands folded and is pointedly looking away from me. I focus on my drink. So, parties aren't really your thing, huh? She blinks at me and meets my eyes, then shyly looks away.
What makes you say that?
Well, you're in the back by yourself. You should be dancing if you were like, the party type or something. I don't know, there's a lot of things that, suggest you're not a party type. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just that you don't seem too comfortable. He lets out a small laugh.
I guess not. This is more something that Sho enjoys, and I just come along to keep him company.
She gives me a sidelong glance.
What about you? Is this your scene?
No, fuck no, man. Like, I'm not good for big parties, like... Like when my friend had his baby shower, I was just hanging around with people I knew, you know what I mean, from high school. Like I didn't really want to. I'm not a party guy. I don't dance or anything, but I got fucking drunk right there. I was drinking beers like water. But they're okay, you know what I mean? Like I don't have a problem with them. I could go if it's like important, like my friend's baby shower. It was kind of important to him, so I went. Like that. But if it's like, let's go to the club and party and have drinks, like, no, that's not my thing, man. Like, a small gathering is fine. I struggle. If I'm in the mood for them, I think they're fun.
I know what you mean. Small parties aren't too bad, but a big one like this...
Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable. A loud clash interrupts Mayu as someone tumbles over a chair. A roar of laughter follows while the guy tries to get back on his feet. Yeah, this can be a little overwhelming. Mayu nods. So, if this isn't really your thing, what kind of thing do you like?
Well, I like reading.
You mean like studying?
No, like novels. Especially fantasy novels.
That's really cool. I used to read crime novels like James Patterson, the Alex Cross series. Like I would fucking love those. Like I gotta get back into reading, so maybe like, you know, these can flow more better and I could read those big words that I fucking mispronounce every time. How come?
Because they have the most fantastic worlds. It's always so different, and when I'm reading, I feel like I'm there exploring the same magical place they are. In those worlds, anything can happen. There are no rules.
I'm not gonna lie, like fantasy worlds are pretty cool. Like, fuck, I haven't really read fantasy worlds, but like I look at anime, I read a little bit of manga, and like fucking Game of Thrones, man. Before, you know, the 8th season was like, eh. I fucking loved looking at those, and I was trying to write a fantasy novel, which I need to tell you, I am not a good writer, and I'm not a good speaker either. So like I couldn't really, you know, I couldn't really put my ideas together. I couldn't really write them down, and like even to my brother while speaking, it's like I can't really like relay whatever's in my mind to tell him to write it down. I just can't do it, man. Mayu grins, and for once, there's a spark in her eyes. It's kind of nice to see this side of her. Huh, I had no idea you were such a bookworm. What else do you like? She hesitates.
Promise you won't make fun of me.
Girl, I play, like, anime type stuff on YouTube. I'm a fucking weeb, and I play a lot of video games, so it's like, you should be really making fun of me. You like to read. That's fucking impressive, you know? Of course I won't.
I really like to play chess.
Oh, fuck, man. It's been a long time since I played chess. It used to be so dope. Me and my friend, we would always play, and like, we always see like who got the upper hand. I think he was ahead of me by like 1 point by the end of senior year, man. Like, oh my god, chess was fucking dope. Like, girl, I'm not gonna make fun of you with that. I fucking love chess. You do? She nods. Oh. She looks back down to the ground and shuffles her feet.
It's stupid, I know.
It's not. I fucking love chess. No, it's not that. No, it's not. She glances up at me in surprise. Does Show usually play against you?
No, he thinks it's boring. It's too slow.
Wait, how is it boring? Like, what the fuck? Like, chess is really fun. Who do you play against? Mayu shrugs. Well, maybe we can play sometimes. The spark returns to her eyes.
You think so?
Yeah, sure. I haven't played in a while, so I hope you don't mind giving me a refresher.
I'd be happy to.
Mayu stares at the sea of faces in the crowd and spots Sho waving at us. Oh. Come on, PixelFade. Like, we should probably head over and see what he wants. Yeah.
Thanks for keeping me company.
What are friends for? She rubs her arm shyly, then gestures for me to follow before disappearing into the crowd. The rest of the party is a whirlwind of music and laughter. Alrighty, so let's head to the next Mayu event. Man, I'm excited for this one. Look, Mayu owes me a violin lesson. Let's see how she plays, man. I wonder if Mayu is free today. I'm still really curious as to how she is on the violin. Taking my phone out of my pocket, I tap Mayu's name. She answers only after one ring.
Hello?
Hey, Mayu. See if she's free to play for me today. Cash in on the private show. I hope you haven't forgot about your promise. Now let's see if she's free. I was just calling to see if you're free today.
Not at the moment.
Oh.
Wait! I mean, I'm not free because I was just about to call you.
Okay. Oh, she was gonna call me. Are we... Did she like me? I don't know, man. Like... let's continue. Really?
Yes. I promised I'd play for you this weekend, so that's what I'm going to do.
Wow. She doesn't take her promises lightly. That being said, I'm really excited to finally hear Mayu play the violin. Alright, do you want to meet in the music room on campus?
Okay, I'll head over right now.
Great, me too. I'll be there in a few... ... Did she just hang up on me? Buzz. Mayu Akame flashes across my phone. Hello?
I'm so sorry for hanging up. I meant to say okay, but I just nodded my head instead.
I suppress a chuckle. She sounds so cute when she's flustered. It's okay. Don't worry about it, baby girl.
Sorry again. I'll see you soon.
Alright, see you. There are a couple of awkward seconds of silence before she finally hangs up. I guess she was making sure not to cut me off this time. Sometimes I wonder if she's too polite for her own good. I'm not gonna lie, man. I feel like I'm too polite for my own good when I'm at Yogurtland. We get rude ass people, but like I am so professional where it's like, okay, what else do you want? Like, you know what I mean? Like smiling and everything, like being happy and like jolly. And like, even if they're like really, really rude, I'm just like, yeah, pep in my step. But after they leave, I look at my coworker, I'm like, fuck them. Like, oh my god. Because sometimes like it's really of a hassle when people are too quiet or like they're too rude. Like they give you that attitude, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, I'm not giving you attitude. Like I'm trying to be helpful, but you're gonna give me attitude on the get-go? Like what the fuck? Time to head out. After making my plans, I head downstairs.
Oh, hey! Didn't see you there, big bro.
Oh, hey, sis. She seems to be back to her usual self. I'm glad to see you're feeling better.
Oh yeah, I definitely am.
Should I just skip this? Nah, let's just keep continuing, man. As she speaks, a devilish smile graces her lips. She's up to something.
Anyway, you going out today?
Yeah, why? She starts giggling.
No reason.
Okay. Hey, I'm actually glad I ran into you. I want to apologize.
Apologize?
Yeah, I saw your text from a couple days ago, and I'm sorry I didn't answer. I didn't have my phone on me, so I didn't see them until too late. Nikki crosses her arms.
Yeah, sure. Likely story.
No, really, I accidentally left it in my gear.
What?
Twice.
Oh, come on. At least come up with something more believable.
Let's see. Okay then, I was just trying to ignore you. What's more believable than truth? You know what, it's not my problem if you don't believe me. I shouldn't need to come up with a lie to convince you of the truth.
Maybe if the truth weren't so far-fetched. Why would your phone ever be in your gear?
To charge? She raises an eyebrow. If you don't believe me, then look for yourself. I pull out my messages and flash the phone in her face. Rolling her eyes, she reluctantly takes a look. ... What do you mean by Nikki bites her lip as she continues scrolling.
Oh no!
She hands back my phone. That's not the reaction I was expecting. Something's up. I narrow my eyes. I don't like, oh no. What did you do, Nikki?
You might not want to go into the garage.
The garage? My baby? I'm not even gonna say my bike. My baby! I spin on my heels and race towards the garage as Nikki cries out for me to wait. Throwing open the door, I feel like a hand is squeezing my heart. Nikki catches up with me and cringes.
Now, before you get mad,
Nikki.
just remember that I was really annoyed with you and wanted revenge.
Not helping. She quiets down, but she can't stand the silence.
At least it looks really pretty now.
It looks like a unicorn threw up all over my baby. All I can do is stare in horror at the glittery desecration of my beautiful bike. Nikki hides her hands in her face.
I'm sorry.
What the? I read that wrong. Nikki hides her face in her hands.
I'm sorry.
You better be sorry. Like shit, clean up my bike.
I promise I'll clean it up.
Yeah, you will.
Let me get a bucket.
Nikki turns to leave, but I sigh. Not right now, I have to go. I take another look at the pink sparkly wings. The pink sparkles winking in the light. Maybe I should take the bus. No, I can't. The bus won't come for another 20 minutes. I need to leave now.
Okay, I'll clean it up later then.
I nod. With a grimace, I reluctantly ease myself onto the bike. The engine roars to life and glitter flusters behind me in a rainbow trail of happiness. This is so embarrassing. I arrive on campus and park as far away as I can. There is absolutely no way I want to be caught riding my bike while it looks like that. It's quite a jog before I arrive on the main campus quad. I'm breathing heavily and feel warm by the time I arrive, so I take a deep breath to cool down. Pulling up the campus map on phone, I pull out the route for the music room and make my way to the cluster of liberal arts building, then enter the music hall. The first two practice rooms are empty, while the third one has a petite girl with her back facing the door. That's Mayu. She hasn't noticed me at the entrance yet. Sneak attack! No, man, you gotta agree with her. You can't just sneak attack an introvert girl. Like, what the fuck, man? Never sneak attack an introvert. It always scares the fuck out of them, like, a lot. She's not gonna appreciate it. Greet her. Hey, Mayu. She curiously turns towards the door, but smiles when she sees me.
Hi!
After offering a wave, I walk towards her. Her instrument is already unpacked and her music is on the stand. I'm surprised by how fast you set everything up.
Oh, I got here as soon as we hung up to practice.
Practice?
Yes, I haven't played for anyone outside of family, so I got a little nervous and wanted to practice.
I mean, you're just playing for me. It's nothing serious.
It is!
Oh. Is it because I'm the boy you like? Please tell me you're not liking the show. Because I'm about to see you as a girl. Mayu blinks after realizing she raised her voice. She looks down meekly and shuffles her feet.
I mean, it's my first time.
Okay, Mayu, not. That sounds really dirty, Mayu. Come on. Your choice of words. Your first time?
Yes.
Her cheeks turn red and she looks away.
I mean, for first time playing for an audience.
I smirk at her reaction. But no comeback? Ooh. Damn it, PixelFade. Don't get me wrong, like, I love these games because look how cute she is. She's fucking adorable. I think more than Cowdy in my opinion. I haven't really checked out the other two girls yet, but for right now, fucking Mayu is fucking adorable, man. Shit. Is she as cute as Kira from Ethereal Enigma? Maybe. I think they're on the same level right now, man. We just gotta see how this turns out. So let us continue. I take a seat on a nearby piano bench and watch as she readies her violin and bow. She looks a little nervous and retunes her violin to help her relax. One Once content, she closes her eyes and begins playing. Ooh. I listen to her music. She stops abruptly. Mayu opens her eyes and looks dejected.
I'm sorry! That must have sounded so awful. I made so many mistakes.
No, it was perfect. What are you talking about? Like, shit, man. If I would play it would be like, you know what I mean? Like, no, it was good. It sounded pleasing to me. Maybe her nerves are acting for a performance. You're awesome. You need to put your heart into it. No, you're awesome. What the fuck? What do you mean? I thought you were wonderful.
You're just saying that to make me feel better.
No, baby girl. You're all good. You got a good talent for music. Keep playing. With your beautiful looks and that beautiful music. I don't know, man. It just makes me feel peaceful and makes my heart beat faster. And be like, give me more, give me more, give me more, more. No, really. From a technical standpoint, your playing is brilliant. You've inspired me. I flipped around and faced the piano. Let's do it again, together. Mayu blinks in surprise, but nods. My fingers hover over the piano keys, and I glance back at Mayu. She nods at me and readies her violin. We play music together. This is an explanation part. Okay, I hear the little bit of piano. The music fades to an end as we stare silently at each other. While there are no words, I feel the bond between us grow stronger.
You were incredible!
We were incredible. Mayu beams and nods.
I didn't know you could play the piano so well.
Your violin just made it sound good. I was really just playing off you. I wouldn't sound nearly as good without you leading. Mayu blushes shyly.
I don't know about that.
Have you ever considered playing as a part of an orchestra? I know that word, guys. It fucking threw me off guard. I thought I was gonna say band. Have you ever considered playing as part of an orchestra? To my surprise, Mayu nods.
Actually, when I was in high school, I was invited to audition for a spot in our local community symphony orchestra.
That's amazing. How did you do? She looks away.
I didn't audition.
Why not?
It's just not something I could have done.
Because you never played in front of people?
No, I mean, sort of. I was nervous about that too, but mostly it was because I knew my father would never approve.
Wait, why? If you're loving something and it's like, not your dream, but something you're really passionate about, your parents should understand, you know what I mean? Like, unless they're like really fucking assholes, and you have like a normal parent who understands and loves you no matter what, like they would approve, like what the fuck? Did you ask him? Her eyes grow wide at the suggestion as she emphatically shakes her head.
Of course not!
Why not? She sighs.
Akimis are pilots. It's in our blood, and it's what we are born to do.
Yeah, but if you like music, you do that. Why not do both? You know? You can't play music. You can't be in your gear with like a big violin playing with robot violin. That'll be cool, Mayu. But is that what you want to do? Mayu blinks at me.
What do you mean?
Is a gear pilot what you want to be?
Yes. I've never considered anything else.
What about being a musician? The fact that you were asked to audition for a professional orchestra proves you have talent.
Music is important for a well-rounded education, and it keeps the mind sharp, but it's not a profession.
Well, yeah, it is. it can be a profession because people love music. Like, unless people, like, how do I say this? Unless people grow deaf in the next centuries where how we talk is just basically sign language, people will always love music. Like, music is what not keeps us distracted, it just keeps us together. Music brings people together that you will never see, you know what I mean? So yeah, it could be a profession. And it's been a profession over... Sorry, just sneezed. Oh, fuck. Anyway, yeah, it's a profession, you know? Of course it's a profession. Think of all the musical geniuses in the past, the composers who put together the music we just played.
It just couldn't happen!
Okay, like, don't yell at me, like, jeez. Mayu blushes at her outburst.
Besides, I probably wasn't good enough to earn the seat in the orchestra anyway.
She looks away and speaks quickly, as if blurting an afterthought. I can tell this is her way of justifying passing up the audition. Mayu shuffles her feet as silence settles in. ... Simple question. Do you enjoy playing music? She looks up at me, but doesn't hesitate in her response.
Yes.
Did you enjoy playing music with me? She blushes.
Yes.
Then the only thing left for us to do is... Then the only thing left for us to do is to start a band. Mayu blinks.
I don't know about that.
It's purely to keep... Fuck, man. I don't know what it is, like, I see the word, but, like, my mouth is like, ugh. It's purely to keep our minds sharp and ensure we have a well-rounded education. Nothing professional about it. A smile plays on her lips.
Well, I can't argue with that.
I propose we plan our first practice session as a new form band.
When?
Fuck. Mayu nods.
When?
I grin. No time like the present. She giggles and raises her violin to her chin.
Ready!
This time I lead us into a fast-paced tempo, and Mayu easily keeps up. This type of music doesn't seem to be something she's used to, but judging by her big smile on her face, she's enjoying herself immensely. We continue to play for a while until it gets late. We schedule our next band meeting, and then head out. I'm looking forward to the next session. Session. Fuck. Alrighty. Oh, hi Uncle Kaito. Let's go to the next Mayu shit. Wow. Time passes in a blur, and suddenly it's been a month since Nikki and I moved to Izakaze, and I started at Ace Academy. My team and I grew stronger than ever, and our winning streak has not been broken. County show, Mayu and I spent many evenings practicing in the hangar, learning how to anticipate each other's needs on the field. Yuna continues to manage our sponsorship from Dasu, and she becomes more comfortable with the team. Valerie works hard behind the scenes to continuously update our gears, and after all the tweaks she has been giving Eagle, I'm more confident than ever in my mech abilities. I have a surprising number of companies reaching out to partner and research my core, but I've declined each invitation. I don't feel comfortable having strangers poke and prod at my dad's legacy, especially when I don't understand what's going on myself. Aside from the team stuff, Mayu and I have been doubling up to create our band. She's no longer afraid to play her music in front of me, and we practice different music genres and experiment with styles. On the home front, Uncle Kaito is still as busy as ever now that his newly opened cafe has become insanely popular. Nikki spends most of her time at her school cooking club, which has gained a lot of traction amongst students. Sadly, that means I have to fend for myself when it comes to food. Alrighty, let's hang out with Mayu. I make my way to the music room. I finally convinced Mayu we should expand the band, and we're now holding auditions for our newest members. After Mayu played for me the first time, she's listened up a lot, and we've been jamming regularly together. I found a flyer for our local musicians. I found a flyer for local musicians. The community is sponsoring a talent night for both bands and solo artists. I know Mayu and I are ready to compete, and after much conjuring, I got her to agree to sign up. The only problem is a band is considered 3 or more people. Neither one of us wants to perform alone, so the only thing left to do is recruit a 3rd member. Mayu is already setting up the music room when I arrive. Hey Mayu! She pauses and smiles when she sees me.
Hi, you made it.
Yeah.
Of course you made it, but you're early, which is nice.
Well, it's better to be early than later. Well, it's better to be early than late.
Not that I think you can't be early to things, but...
Baby girl, you're doing fine. Don't worry about it. Her voice fades and she drops her gaze. I'm a little nervous too. Mayu flashes me an appreciative smile.
I hope we find someone good.
Same here.
There will only be singers auditioning today, right?
Yeah, I think having a vocalist will best complement our sound. Mayu nods.
I agree.
I help her move some of the clutter to the corner of the room and set up a long table with chairs in the middle of the room for us to sit. This is the judges' table. Mayu sits at the table while I poke my head out in the hall. Will the first audition please enter the room? As I return to my seat, a short student with slick back hair walks in. He changed out of his uniform, and his shirt hangs loosely over his small frame. I squint to get a better look and notice his shirt is decorated with all different types of footwear, sandals, flip-flops, etc. This is going to be interesting. Mayu's brow is furrowed, and she wears a hesitant smile. She seems just as apprehensive as I am. Hello, what's your name? The boy wears a goofy grin. Okay, I have to do the voice. Hi. Hi? No. He said small, right? So, hi, I'm Bill Hang. What are you going to sing today?
She humps.
Okay. Maya and I glance at each other. This was a popular song back when we were kids. I nod. Whenever you're ready. Billy flashes us another lopsided grin. As he belts out a tune, he begins to bounce his knees and shuffle and stiffly jerks his hips from side to side. He sings in a monotone and his cadence feels almost robotic. Paired with his strange dance, he reminds me of someone gaining use of their limbs for the first time. I glance over at Mayu, who has a forced smile frozen on her face. Her eyes seems almost panicked. I can tell she's wondering if our auditions are going to be as awful as this one, because I'm wondering the same thing. I catch her attention and give her a reassuring smile. She seems to relax some. Finally, he finishes and awaits expectantly for our feedback. My dog can sing better than that. Yo, dog. Yo, dog. No, you got spirit. Like, I'm not gonna be... No, yo, dog. Why did I have to pick this one? Okay. Alright, dog. I gotta be real with you. I was kind of feeling it, but I wasn't feeling it. You feel me? Bill stares stonically as I give him my feedback, then looks expectantly at Mayu. She fidgets under his gaze as she tries to find something to say.
Well, it was... You were very brave to sing in front of us, and I think it's great that you did.
She nods, seemingly satisfied with her review. I'm about to dismiss him when someone else interrupts me.
Excuse me, but are you in the wrong room? This audition is for singers. I'm not sure what you thought you were doing up there, but it certainly was not singing.
Hey, man, he tried his best, so fuck off. Another student sits beside Mayu. He's wearing an ace uniform without teal stripes, so he isn't a pilot. Mayu merely glances over at the student, but otherwise doesn't react to his presence. Maybe he is one of her music friends. She must have asked him to sit in on our auditions and helps us judge and I can't read for shit. And helps us judge who would be a good fit. Despite the new guy's sketchy comment, Bill doesn't seem fazed.
I did my very best, and that's all I could have done. I have no professional training, but I am very glad of my performance.
Dude, now I feel bad. Why you have to be a dick for? Mayu smiles encouragingly.
That's great. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, thanks. We'll be in touch. Mayu's friend crosses his arms and waits for Bill to leave. Once Bill leaves, he is immediately replaced by another student. He's still in Ace uniform, but contrastingly, his long hair falls to the mid-back and covers one of his eyes.
Hi, my name is Slasher, and I'll be singing an original song I wrote myself.
Okay.
Hi.
He cuts Mayu off in the middle of her greeting and screams in a horsey voice. No. Oh, God. I scream over Slasher before my ears literally begin to bleed. Thank you. I think we heard enough. Mayu's eyes are wider than I've ever seen, and she flinches every time Slayer belts out a word.
Thanks. If you could please stop for a second.
You see, metal music made my waifu cry. Get the fuck out of here. Her friend claps his hands over his ears and cringes in pain.
Stop, for the sake of our sanity.
Slasher finally quiets down, but looks confused.
Are you trying to turn us all into raving psychopaths? Because the only effect constant yelling has on me is making me angry.
Isn't that what metal music makes you do? It makes you release all your anger. Like all like, roar, it's like, fuck yeah, ah. Like, it's supposed to let go all of your anger. I used to do that back then in high school because, you know, I was small, people used to say shit to me, but I would never let it affect me. I'll just go home and say, metal music, War Pigs, Black Sabbath.
What? I haven't even gotten to the killing part yet. Here, listen.
No, my dude. We're looking for people to be, you know, like singing orchestra, you know, singing like this with a high voice, like a fucking Disney film. Not deaf to everyone. You know what I mean? It's like, no, we don't need that shit here.
Sleep in blood, it's all.
Mayu and I shout simultaneously. No! Slasher pauses again. Mayu's friend looks like he's about to speak again, but we silence him with death glares. What the hell, dog? No, that's energetic. That was a very rowdy song, and I really like your energy. In response, Slayer opens his mouth, ready to build up another line. Mayu immediately stops him.
Wait, your song is definitely very original, but it's not quite the direction we're going for this band.
Whatever. You guys can't even begin to comprehend my genius.
No, dude, it's just, we don't want metal. We're not playing metal music. We're not that kind of band. She plays violin and I play piano, like, there's no guitars or drums, so you're fucked. Slasher turns on his heels and walks out of the room. I breathe a sigh of relief, but I brace myself for the next audition. A girl walks in. She wears her uniform as her dark hair pulls back into a messy ponytail. She seems normal so far, but I don't want to get my hopes up. Hello. She smiles warmly and waves.
Hi, my name is Mitsuki.
Mayu seems hopeful.
Feel free to begin whenever you're ready.
Mitsuki nods and takes a deep breath. Her voice shakes as she sings a soft melody, but grows in power as she gains confidence. Mayu and I blink at each other. She's actually good. I close my eyes and I find myself getting lost in Mitsuki's voice. Before long, her song is done. Mitsuki waits nervously for our feedback. Mayu stands to her feet so suddenly her chariot wobbles.
You were wonderful! You have a powerful voice which would perfectly complement our instruments. and the emotion behind your song. I could feel what you were singing.
Mitsuki blushes at Mayu's praise.
Thank you.
What Mayu said. I couldn't agree more with what Mayu said. That was a beautiful performance. Mitsuki breaks into a wide smile. The random guy raises a hand.
Excuse me, but what was that?
Mitsuki blinks, obviously confused. I'm not sure what this guy is talking about either.
This good shy girl act is so played out. Where's the confidence, the fire, and for God's sake, have you ever heard of a comb?
Well, dude, appearances don't matter, and what the fuck is wrong with you, Simon Cowell? Cowell, get the fuck out of here. Go drown yourself in a fucking well. Mitsuki runs her hands through her hair.
I'm sorry. My last class was physical education, and I was running a little late.
I lean closer to Mayu. What's with your friend? He's kind of a jerk.
Wait, I thought he was your friend.
What? We stare at each other for a second, then focus our attentions on the mysterious guy. Hey. He glances over at us. Who are you?
Excuse me?
He pulls a face of disgust.
How dare you? Don't you know who I am?
Dude, no. You're not famous. You're not someone with like a TV show or anything. You're not even a YouTuber. You're just a student at ACE. Unless you're gonna tell me like, my father is the president of ACE, or my father owns this company. It's like, yeah, we know your father. Not you, fucking asshole. Prick. No. Mayu shakes her head. The guy scoffs.
Clearly, I have made a terrible mistake. You peasants wouldn't know greatness if it bit you in the ass.
Well, until I see greatness bite me in the ass, ta-ta, get the fuck out. With a loud sniff of disdain. Disdain. He swaggerlessly exits the classroom. Awkward.
So, did I pass?
Yes. We'd love for you to join the band.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. We have your information, so we'll let you know when our next practice will be, and hopefully we'll see you there.
Thank you. Yes, I'll be there. Okay, thank you again.
Mayu grins from ear to ear. Mitsuki practically skips out of the room.
Is it strange that I feel kind of nervous?
How come?
I don't know. I'm really excited. I'm already getting ideas for new pieces that will incorporate her voice. So, I don't know why I'm so nervous.
It's probably because after how bad those previous auditions were, you're hoping this good one isn't a fluke.
Maybe.
She smiles at me.
We should probably clean up. I think our reserved time is running out.
I got a hair in my mouth. I'm sorry, like, that's awkward. Like, I got a hair in my mouth because I'm growing out my mustache right now, and it's like, I think it's my mustache or I think it's my fucking long ass hair that somehow entered my mouth. Because, man, I'm getting a long hair. Like, it's not long where it's like over my shoulders, but it's almost there. It's almost like shoulder level. It's crazy how much, what is it, like 4 or 5 months of quarantine. I haven't got a haircut. And I'm not getting a haircut until quarantine is over. Well, Corona's over, you know? After Maya and I clean up the music room, we part ways so she can go to class. I can't wait to see what kind of music 3 of us will create together. Alrighty, and I am done for the day. Yeah, this will be the end of the episode. So if you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and leave a comment. Alrighty, man. I wonder how this is gonna be, because I'm gonna be editing my 2 videos. This one and Persona 4 Golden. And I'm trying to do 2 videos a day. Because, dude, fucking editing is fast with this new PC. Like, literally, doing my audio to, like, cleaning it up a little bit to make it sound, you know, somewhat good. It used to take, like, maybe 35 minutes for each, audio. For the audio for the game and the audio for me. But now that, I get this PC, it literally takes me, like, 5 minutes to do everything. And it's so cool. So I'm just thinking, like, it would be just do 2 videos, like, since it used to take me like an hour to do like video editing, and like last episode, that video took me like like 15 minutes. Like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? From an hour to 15 minutes just to finish everything up and even uploading it to YouTube. It was crazy, you know? So hopefully everything turns out good. Anyway, I'm rambling right now. Okay, so this is farewell, and as always, bye bye.